Week 1 in the Championship did not disappoint, and we're back for match week 2 of the Championship predictions. If you're going to enjoy the video, drop a like and subscribe. Comment your predictions in the comment section down below. To be involved in the Championship Prediction League, updated after every match week on the community tab. Let's get into these predictions. We begin with Coventry taking on Middlesbrough. These two sides must be fed up of each other, especially Middlesbrough, because they did lose to them in the playoffs semi-finals last season. Of course, Coventry lost the playoff final. Middlesbrough was so close to getting there. In this one, I can't separate the sides. I think both sides lost on the opening day, so they're hoping to get some points on the board early doors. In this one, I think they'll do that in a 1-1 draw at Coventry. Moving on to Birmingham against Leeds. Now, last week I did get to see Birmingham in action, and to be fair, they did look really good. A new look team. Laird was really good on the sides. Siriki Dembele, of course, got their goal. And fair play to the Birmingham fans. They were pretty good when they come to the .com stadium against Leeds, who just drew 2-2 to Cardiff in dramatic style, scoring a late minute equaliser to get a point in that one. In this one, I think it'll be a tight game, but I'm just edging the away side for the 3 points in a 1-0 victory. Some good business going on at Leeds. It looked like Max Aarons was going to sign, but now it looks like he's going to go to Bournemouth. Joe Rodon, though, and is going to sign for Leeds, and as a Swans fan, I just know how good he is. And it's a bit unfair with Ampadu as well, and Liam Cooper at the back for Leeds. Really, with that squad, they should be doing something special this season. 1-0 Leeds in this one. As we move on to Cardiff, taking on QPR. Now, Cardiff, who I just said, drew 2-2 to Leeds, bottled a 2-0 lead. In this one, QPR, of course, got thrashed 4-0 in the first half against Watford. In this one, though, I can see Cardiff getting the 3 points. As much as it pains me to say it, I'm gonna go 2-0 to Cardiff in this one. Huddersfield versus Leicester is the next fixture to predict. And in this one, Huddersfield really did impress me at the weekend against Plymouth. I thought Plymouth, to be fair, were really good. But no excuses there for Huddersfield. As for Leicester, getting off the mark with 3 points against Coventry in the M69 derby on their opening day. In this one, I can see Leicester scoring a few goals past Huddersfield. 3-0 to the Foxes. And we move on to Hull versus Sheffield Wednesday. Hull, heartbreak for them on the opening day. Liam Delap got on the score sheet for them, but they did lose in stoppage time to Norwich. As for Wednesday, a defeat late on for them as well against Southampton on the opening Friday night. In this one, can't separate the sides. I think they'll both be up for it. 1-1 draw in Hull. Ipswich versus Stoke next. Two teams that are being really hyped up this season for a potential playoff push. And some people, such as the Second Tier podcast, thinking Ipswich go all the way to the automatic spots. I don't know what to think about that, to be honest. I think it's a bit wild and too much hype, if anything. In this one, I'm going to back the visitors Stoke to get the 3 points. They're really good against Rotherham. As for Ipswich, of course, they did get the win against Sunderland on their opening game, but I just feel Stoke will edge this one at Portman Road. 2-1 to Stoke. Off to the den next, Millwall versus Bristol City. It was a midweek game to forget for Millwall, losing 4-0 to Reading in the Carabao Cup. As for Bristol City, they did progress. I think they won 5-1 against Oxford or someone like that. I can't exactly remember. Good win for Bristol midweek though. In this one, I can see a bit of a flip on that. I think Millwall will get the win in this one. And I think comfortably 3-1 against the Robins in this one. Bristol, of course, close to getting the 3 points on the opening day. However, Preston did manage to get the late goal, the late equaliser in that one. So for me, I think Millwall will get the 3 points. 3-1 to them at the den. Moving on to Preston, taking on Sunderland in this one. Preston, of course, as we just mentioned, got a draw against Bristol City on the opening day. Sunderland lost to Ipswich. In this one, I think the Black Cats will react well and bounce back with the 3 points. 2-0 at Deepdale for them. Rotherham against Blackburn is the next one. Now, Blackburn got off to a really good start, winning 2-1 against West Brom at home on the opening day. Rotherham lost 4-1 to Stoke. However, as we've seen last season with Rotherham, the home form for them was crucial to them having success and staying up last season. I think they'll give it a good go in this one, but for me, their squad's just a bit too weak right now. Hopefully they can sign a few more players in the summer window before it shuts, so that I think they'll do a bit better this season, because at the moment, I think it'll be a tough, long season for the Millers. This one, Blackburn to win 2-1 and continue their good start to the season. Next up, it's to St Mary's, and Russell Martin takes on his old club, Norwich City, at home in this one. I do think the Saints were good on the opening day, a bit wasteful at times, but that's what you get with a Russell Martin side. Very dominant though. Against Norwich, who won of course on the opening day, I don't think they'll follow up. In this one, tight game, close game, Southampton to edge it 1-0. Next up we go to two really exciting teams, Watford taking on Plymouth. Both teams got really good wins on the opening day. Who can follow up in this one? Plymouth, really impressed with them, to be honest. Mumba looks like an incredible signing. Whittaker got on a score sheet, and Ryan Hardy with a fantastic finish against Huddersfield. As for Watford, they just played the first half like QPR weren't there. Second half, they put their foot off the gas a little bit. But in this one, I think Watford will just about edge it. 3-2 at home. Plymouth though, looking really good. Luke Cundle, by the way, is a fantastic signing. And at the moment, if I could change any predictions I made in my 1-24, I probably would be changing Plymouth. I think they will stay up now this season. Looking really good for them. And the final game to predict is Swansea City travelling to West Brom. This game is a sellout from the away fans. Really good support from the Swans as always. In this one, and in recent times, we've had really good success against West Brom. I think we'll continue that, hope so anyway, with a 2-1 win over the Baggies. They didn't look too good against Blackburn, if I'm honest. They do have some really quality players in there though, really good quality players in there. That makes a bit more sense. As for Swans, it looks like we're going to get Charlie Patino on loan, confirmed by the weekend, hopefully. And Bashir Humphreys from Chelsea looks to be heading to Swansea on loan as well. Really good business from the Swans. Hopefully we can see them both on Saturday. If not, it's just only going to get better from the Swans for the squad. And in this one, I'm backing us for a 2-1. Thank you all very much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, drop a like and subscribe as always. And comment your predictions. Also doing Premier League predictions, because that's starting this weekend. So check out that video. Drop your predictions in the comments of that before the games start. And I'll see you in the next one very soon, guys. Take care. Goodbye.